kind of counterintuitive what people think because he's a right-hand player, but when he goes left, that's where you see the big finishes by Morant.
Morant was an all-star starter.
I'm not quite sure there is a more electrifying player in our game today. In the open court, taking the ball to the basket.
Ja Morant, number 8 in scoring, flies into the paint. Melton got ahead.
It's over to guard Morant, and Melton now guarding Desmond Bane.
Maxey's been coming off the bench. Morant flies, rejected inside by Embiid.
A trip to the finals, being on the biggest stage of all, and I think he's okay with that, understanding that he's got one of the baddest dudes down low
in Boston.
And yesterday's practice was case in point. Here's a steal by Morant.
Look at his speed into Melton, and out of bounds it goes.
Down and said, look, KG never would have allowed this practice tonight. This is how bad they were. He never would have allowed us to practice this poorly coming back from this many days off. We've got to look at the greater good. You should be privileged that the pressure, every time Philadelphia Sixers is mentioned of winning a championship, it's on your shoulders. Embiid is big. My goodness.
Tillman there, Embiid. And tapping. Here comes Morant. Lost the ball.
There's that length.
Saved it. Yeah, that length is right. Bane triple. Another one. He has got a terrific stroke, and now with 14 points, 3 of 3. Morant. And they got Bane. Niang, another 3. No. Morant collects it, knocked away, out of bounds, off of Philadelphia. College basketball. Boy, has he done a great job for this team. I mean, Grizzlies are riding high, and he has been the perfect voice for this young, exciting team.
That time of year.
They got a lot of kids that look good. Livingston, they got some real good-looking players.
Extended rest for Morant. He's back on the floor now.
Morant back out there, missed it.
Sure was.
Chapin trying, no. Chapin trying, no. Picked up by Tillman. Here comes Morant behind the back, dancing, flies, rejected Embiid. Traveled. All at the free throw line. And he gets it off to Bane. A lightning first quarter. And there's a basket right there for his first 2 here in the second. Under a minute to go. Shot clock at 5. Morant 0 of 3. Oh, spin.
Carried.
Yep, he carried. Another violation. Morant still without a field goal. Into Melton, his former teammate. And a travel. A third time he has turned it over in that kind of a call.
As well, 20 games.
Yes.
For Embiid. But both have struggled to score tonight.
Tillman, by the way, starting the second half on the floor. 5 games in back of Denver for number 1 in the Western Conference. They got a 3-game lead on number 3, Sacramento. Morant. 1. Get tickets now. Shazam. That is what the legendary voice of the Phoenix Suns says. Morant tailed by Mel. Oh, tried to fly inside. Couldn't get off the ground. Bang, 3, no.
In my opinion, they're pretty locked in that 3 position.
Harden
got away with the steal.
Intercepted. Here comes Morant.
3 position. Harden got away with the steal.
Intercepted. Here comes Morant.
Who's going to be that third guy? This is the question mark going forward for Doc Rivers in the Eastern Conference.
He loves the team. Morant inside. 2 in a row now for Ja. Let's take a look at our FanDuel live point spread for tonight's game. -3.5 to start. And +4.5 right now. Seen as much transition tonight. Oh, there's a nice pass by Morant, but what a twirling finish by Aldama.
Right now sitting on 28 minutes.
Shake Milton has come in for Harden. Flying inside is Morant, heating up here in the third.
Sure is.
Ian trying to push it down low and get it to Embiid. Memphis comes up with it. Oh, the dazzling Morant, but he can't get that one to. Memphis shooting 40%. Sixers shooting 34%. 3 Morant, no. It's a Tucker rebound. But they're not a good three-point shooting team. The Grizzlies are 24th in three-point shooting. Morant and Embiid. Reverse, no, hitting the deck. Fighting through it is Harris. And the shot clock at 7.
The wall they're building for Morant.
Oh, great feet. What a move. Count the 2. Tillman. 6-point game. Morant explodes.
That was on the rim, it looked like.
Two-time runner-up Embiid is in the MVP voting.
What a finish we have going on here.
Under 4, Morant.
Oh, man.
A floater on the fly. Out of bounds. Morant into Jackson, around Embiid, and found it.
This is if you're Morant and you've got Tobias Harris on you, you got to use your quickness.
Morant Morant taken off. He can't get it. 6 of 9 on threes for Harden. It's Durant exploding. Going up, net in mid-flight by Embiid. Picked up by Tillman. Morant in a thicket of defenders. No! Loose! Diving! Collision! Harden